Hello, Intro to Video and Media Arts students, and welcome to this week's lesson. Actually, we don't really have a lesson this week because it is the final week of the quarter. As you learned last week, all late work was due on Friday. So by the time you're watching this, it's probably past when I really wanted to accept it. However, if you have any late work, please get it to me today or tomorrow because I'm going to be entering grades on Wednesday. Last week we didn't have a graded assignment, but your task was to take one of those amazing pictures you've been taking and to add it to the class's photo album. In fact, let's take a look at some of those images now. Those are some great pictures. So if you didn't get a chance to add a picture to it yet, please go ahead and do so. So this week I'm actually filming from the Wilson River. And so here I am outside enjoying the weather. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the weather as well. So if you are all caught up in all your work, all I ask is that you continue working on photography throughout the week. So go ahead and use the rule of thirds, show some depth in your photos, and all of the other composition tips that we've been working on. We're gonna do one more week of photography. So next week on Monday, April 26th, we'll post our final week of photography where we talk about portrait photography. So get ready to do your best posing or find a good model that wants to pose for you. It's okay, you can use a stuffed animal if you need to. You're probably thinking this video looks a little different from our normal videos. And that's because I'm just filming with my cell phone today in order to create this video. I know a lot of you are gonna be using your cell phones, so hopefully this shows you how you can still create some pretty cool stuff just by using your cell phone. So a couple things that I've got going on here. One, I've got the rule of thirds going, right? You can see that I have my grid lines and I always leave a little open space on one side of the frame. I'm also always filming with my phone sideways. If I stop and I start filming this way, notice how I either have to crop way in on my face or I'm gonna have these black bars on either side of the frame. So that's a really important trick to remember when you're filming video on your cell phone and you plan on editing it with something like WeVideo that you're going to use to create a project with lots of video that looks a little better when it's like this. So now the video looks pretty smooth. Okay, so since I'm out in a beautiful spot, I'm going to take some pictures and see what I can come up with just by using my cell phone. All right, I want to talk to you a little bit about how I'm going to be giving you a grade this quarter. So the way it works is that any student that has a 60% or higher can earn a pass for the class. That means if you have a 90% or you have a 65%, you end up with a passing grade for the class. So the important thing is to make sure that you have at least a 60% so that you can get a pass on your report card. Now, we don't give letter grades for electives because it can be pretty hard to access our class, especially being completely online and just trying to figure it out on your own. So, next quarter what we do is completely restart. So if you struggled a little bit this quarter, you missed out on a few secret word quizzes, you missed out on a few assignments, you've got a fresh start starting on Monday, April 26th. So make sure to watch the week's video, fill out the secret word quiz so that I know that you watched the video, and then work on the assignment. I generally give people a great score as long as they give their best effort. So that's it for this week. It was a really quick week. I can't wait to see the rest of your pictures. Enjoy the weather. All right, so this Friday, we have a tour of the school for new students. I'll be there in the building. Go ahead and look for me. If you see me, say hello. And I can't wait to actually see you in person. That's kind of an exciting thing. For the second quarter, when we're back in hybrid instruction, we're still going to have our class taught online, but we're still going to find some new ways to create new awesome things. After we wrap up our photography unit, we're going to get into video for the rest of the semester, and before you know it, it's going to be summer break. So stay creative, kids. Never stop creating, and I'll see you in the next video.